Hey, Super Writers. I wanted to share this story with you because it reminds me of the work that we have to do sometimes as authors. Landon was building Legos the other night. He built this really cool house and he worked on it for hours. He brought it to me to show me and realized he forgot to give his house a door. He had to take the whole thing apart and go back and fix it and build it again. Writers, we have to do that to our work sometimes. Writers have to go back and revise or edit their work. Do you remember what it means to revise or edit your work? To revise or edit means to fix what you've done. Just like Landon had to revise or edit the house that he built, we sometimes have to go back and revise the work that we've done as writers. When Doreen Cronin wrote this book, Giggle Giggle Quack, she did not do it in one night. She worked on this book for days, weeks, probably even months. And I bet the illustrator, Betsy Lewin, did not get these pictures right on the first try. She probably had to go back and revise lots of them. So I pulled my piece out of the time that we went to Casey, Illinois, and I realized I've got some revising to do on this paper. So I think I'm going to give that a shot. Will you give me some help? All right, Super Writers, taking a look at my first page, I realized I only have one sentence here, so I think I should add some more. So I wrote, first we went on a long car ride. I'm going to add another detail here because I remember on the way there, we played a fun ABC game to help the kids stay occupied in the car. So I'm going to add that. Remember we always start with a capital letter. We, and the spaces in between each of our words, oopsie, that's a snap word, so that's going to have to be spelled right. P-L-A-Y, played well, that just keeps breaking. I'm going to switch to pen. We played the A, B, C game in the car, period, at the end of my sentence. There we go. That shares another detail about my story. First, we went on a long car ride. We played the ABC game in the car. All right, here's my page 2. We went to Casey, Illinois. We saw big things. We saw a big mailbox. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can add to that page. Oh, I do remember Brendan Landon got to go inside the mailbox. That's how big it was. Let me write that part. Bren and Landon went inside, period. There we go. That sounds even better. We went to Casey, Illinois. We saw big things. We saw a big mailbox. Bren and Landon went inside. All right, here's my page 3. I said last we had a snack in the car and it was a fun day. I'm remembering we saw a lot more big things than just that big mailbox. I think I need to add another page. All right, Super Writers. I was out of writing paper, so I just made my own. I have space for a picture and some lines to write some words. I'm going to add another page to this right now, and I'll come right back. All right, I added this other page because I remembered we also saw a giant pencil. Let me read you what I wrote. We saw a big pencil. It was bigger than a car. So I drew my picture. There's a car, and look how big this pencil is that we saw. Now, as I'm going back and reading this, I think I want to change this period to an exclamation mark
because I want to use my excited voice when I read that sentence. It was bigger than a car. Yeah, that sounds better. Now I have to figure out where this is going to go in my story because I want it to be in order. Here's my first page. That works. And then next we saw the pencil. All right, so I'm going to have to fix the page numbers. This then should be page 3. And then when I turn the page, that means this is no longer page 3. So I'm going to X that out and make this now page 4.
All right, my super writers, let me read you my whole story now. First, we went on a long car ride. We played the ABC game in the car. We went to Casey, Illinois. We saw big things. We saw a big mailbox. Bryn and Landon went inside. We saw a big pencil. It was bigger than a car. Last, we had a snack in the car. It was a fun day. Oh, writers, guess what I just remembered? My story needs a front cover and a back cover. I'm not done yet. I've got some more work to do.
All right, now I think my book is finally done. I've got a front cover. My pages are all in order and they're numbered. And I've got a back cover. Now, if I had a stapler, just like in the classroom, I would staple along the edges here. But because I'm at home, I don't have a stapler here. So I'm going to show you a little trick you could do. Take the corners of your pages and just bend them down just like that. It helps your book stay together.
I meant to show you what I did on my front cover. I gave it a title. We saw big things. And I wrote my name down as the author and the illustrator. Make sure you do that for your story too. Super writers, do you remember what we used to say in the classroom? When we think we're done, we've just begun. We can always go back and revise or edit our work. You can add more to your pictures. You can add more to your words. You can even add more pages. You can even check in with a partner and see what they say about their story. Maybe take their advice on what they say you could fix or add to your work. Super writers, it's been a lot of fun working on this piece. I want you to spend some time revising or editing a piece that you've started. See what you can do. Off you go.